But remember, we were waiting to get into base housing, and we had to live in a trailer park off base, double wide. I think it was the same wide. Your socks would turn brown by the end of the day if you walked without shoes on, and the carpet there's holes in it. The back door on the side would pop open during the night, if the wind was the right way. But I'd go on alert and for 24 hours and notice she was in that trailer all by herself. And but we had a Cocker Spaniel, so 22 revolver from Walmart. So she's good to go. But no, I remember after Brittany was about 6 months old, I was stuck out on alert during an ice storm in '97, I think, right before the big flood happened. And I was stuck on alert. The roads, we were stuck out there for 3 days. Christine and Brittany were stuck there in the house. She's a trooper. Both got ear infections. They were finally able to make it to another house on base of a family who had a gas stove and was able to turn the stove on, and no one died. But that's one of my memories I have of her being tough and toughing it out when I wasn't able to be there. Brittany, call her Princess. Oh, actually, for my brother. Brittany, I affectionately call her Princess Brit Brit. She called her a Gerber baby, but for a while she was a princess, but then she turned into a tomboy and was all into sports, but then she turned back into a princess just a few years ago. That's when the guys started noticing her, and I started getting a little more stressed out. But I had a few more guns by then. But I just want to give this to you. Thank you. Wonderful daughter. And Jordan, I don't have any flowers for you, sorry. But, he came to us in Colorado Springs, and he's been my buddy. He's been growing up. Gotten to watch him as he first played flag football for BJSA, the Bellevue League, and we still have a video of him. The run is what we call it, and he went across the field a couple times before he found an opening. He was a running back and scored, or actually got to the 2. So they pulled his flag, but gotten to watch him as he's grown up. Through baseball, and he's one of the most sensitive and discerning kids I know. And for some reason, all the girls come to him with all their problems. He's a good listener, and so sometimes we're having to remind him not to make all those problems his own, because he's very, very empathetic. But Jordan, you're growing into a great young man. The next couple of years, high school, are going to be great. We're going to do a few more things together, and it's been great watching you mature as a young man. So just give you a hug. And he just got his wisdom teeth pulled this week, so but, before TRICARE runs out. Mom and Dad. Dad keeps reminding me that he wrote a letter to me every day while I was a freshman at the academy. And we've got a whole lot of those letters in a big shoebox, and I couldn't remember every day. But I know both of you were praying for me, especially that first year, and I appreciate it. And thanks to Mom for all the good junk food every time we came home, and for the prayers when we weren't there, and for taking Christine under your wing, teaching her to quilt, which, by the way, Christine did that quilt that was out there on the table for this occasion. But Dad, thank you for your advice and counseling you've given me over the years, and the example you've set for our kids, and for me, your husband and father. Appreciate that. This to you. Dad, no flower for you. Dave and Bev, thank you for giving me your daughter. Let me date her first and then marry her. Thanks for letting me hang out at your place on the weekends as a cadet. I should have been back in my room studying. Somehow I survived and was able to graduate. But thank you, especially when we were living in the Springs, for free babysitting. And the financial advice, Dave, for investing. I appreciate that. And thanks for giving my wife Bev an outlet to talk with you every week and let her unload on you. And get rid of some stress. So I appreciate that. Okay, Cammie, I know John wasn't able, my sister's sitting in the back with the two little girls, my nieces, and but thank you for when we were able to live in the same town as then when we were in Bellevue 2 assignments ago. We were just 5 minutes away, so Christine was able to be a nanny for Sam, and so we appreciated your friendship, you and John, being able to play games with you guys, and then the example you've set with your parenting skills. You have really good kids. And somehow John has so much patience. He's awesome. But he wasn't able to make it as a teacher up in Fargo. And Justin and Alicia, thank you for playing and singing. Appreciated that. I told them I wanted a rendition like the Civil Wars, and they were really close. Except they were supposed to like get really close to their faces and almost kiss. But no, it's been great moving back here. That's part of the reason we tried to get a job back here was because they lived here, and we wanted to be close to family again, and getting to see my nieces, Grace and Sophia, grow up now, and spend Friday mornings with coffee with Justin and now Stan and Dean. Coffee with 3 other guys on Friday mornings. It's a tradition now, and so appreciate that. And I've had a lot of good talks, a lot of great sessions there too. And so it wasn't about you, Alicia, or Christine. Joe, my friend Joe Mason was able to make it. He's the reason I got to the academy. Back when we were in high school, we watched Top Gun. That was the first time I'd seen it over at one of our friends' house, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I want to fly fighters. And so Joe said, well, you can go to the academy, and they'll pay for your college, and then you can go to pilot training after that and fly fighters. So that's what started me on that path. So thanks, Joe. But that first year, the academy, I was